I'm pretty sure that we all love Apple devices. However, earlier, Apple devices were not that affordable. But recently, Apple has ensured that it is coming up with new variations which are cheap and available to the masses. But have you ever wondered where and how these stunning devices are made? Well, also, there are lots of controversies around Apple and the places where it has been manufactured. So here in this video, we give you all details about the controversies and things revolving around them, and I guarantee none of us will be aware of all the things that are there in this.
In 2018, Apple managed to sell a whopping 218 million iPhones globally. A major chunk of these iPhones come from a single factory in China operated by Taiwanese electronics manufacturer Foxconn. Foxconn is not only behind the manufacturing of Apple devices but makes devices for Amazon, Nintendo, and more. This particular factory that we're talking about, located in Zhengzhou, employs almost 350,000 employees. The campus consists of residential area, shops, and much more, all enclosed within a single bubble called the iPhone City. Spanning around 2.2 miles, reports of people who have gone there indicate that the business park is much like any other in the world, with trees, lush open spaces, and even restaurants. Workers dictate stories that look like they come directly from a war-ravaged town. 6 days a week, harsh living conditions, but we'll dwell on that later. Recently, Foxconn also opened a plant in Chennai where it was manufacturing devices especially for India. It even announced a $1 billion investment to expand that plant and reduce its dependency from China. Although assembled in China, iPhones are truly a global product. Its parts come from all across the globe. So now let's check out the details of every part that is fit on the iPhone. The Death Express. This was a name that was popularly coined for Foxconn's Apple plant. Few years back, there were a series of suicides reported where workers were jumping off buildings having failed to cope up with stress. The situation turned so bad so rapidly that Foxconn had to install suicide safety nets to prevent people from falling or attempting to suicide, and even call in monks and raise a suicide helpline. But what was the reason behind all of this? The workers in Foxconn plants were made to work 12-hour shifts and were prohibited from talking to co-workers. They were under high pressure and there were reports of them being yelled at and worked at without breaks. The workers were so horribly treated that there were stories of their hands mimicking the motion of their work since they were not able to relax their minds. Despite the bizarre conditions, there was zero job security. Foxconn reportedly laid off 10,000 employees due to financial downturn. So to quickly summarize, no job security, horrible working conditions, no one is even allowed to speak with each other. Doesn't sound too good, or does it?